Hello, today on our mountain bike journey we are going to be reviewing two different knee pads, one from Raceface and the other one from Fox Racing. So here are the Raceface knee pads. As you can see on the back, they open up so that you can just put them on with your shoes still on. So this makes them easy to take on and off as you don't have to remove your shoes. Now the Fox Racing ones, they are the exact same way. They open up so that you can just slip them right on. The difference between these two in themselves is the Fox ones, at least this version, have a shin guard. So they're going to go further down to your shin rather than just protecting your knee as well. And the Raceface are primarily just going to protect your knee area. Now they both have the D30 in them, and that's pretty standard there. Now we've used both of these on the trails, and I must say I'm leaning towards the Raceface ones just because of the fact that they're more comfortable. Today we rode with the Fox Racing and we noticed that it was pinching behind our knee every time we were pedaling and moving along, and after a while it just began to really irritate the skin. That's going to cause more problems on longer runs. Alright, so we have two different sizes on the Fox Racing ones. We have the medium ones, which are mine, and the small ones, which are my son's, the Weasels, my oldest. The Raceface ones are also mediums that I wore. The reason why I got the Fox ones is because I wanted some shin protection, because I had a pedal strike on my shin just about a week ago and wanted to help protect that area a little bit better. So we're going to try these back on the Weasel and demonstrate the issue that we're having. Now, especially with the Weasel, because of his height, the smalls work well on the width of his legs and everything, so they fit on there fine. But also, since he's not very tall just yet, they go all the way down. They protect his entire shin all the way down to his ankles. So, and what we see here, I'm putting my fingers under here, and there's nothing rough. You're not feeling the Velcro or anything like that. All that you have is this part. So when you bend your knees, bend your knee, it pinches. So let's see if we can pull it up a little and see if that helps. So grab it on both sides. Here, we'll loosen this. Now pull it up a little. Okay, now let's tighten it. And turn around. Hold on. See, now it's pinching. Put your knee down. Now it's pinching here, so we got to get it in the middle. And as you can see, there's the redness from where it was pinching. So let's push it down a little. Is that any better?
And also pinches.
So this is the main problem right here, is this area right here. When you pedal and if you have to walk at all, it's even more uncomfortable. But it's not like it's the Velcro or anything underneath, because it's smooth under there, so it doesn't feel like there's anything under there that would be causing issue. It's just bend your knee. The entire thing buckles up and will pinch on your leg. So while the knee pads and the shin pads themselves look nice and they look like they would work great, the problem we find is they're horribly uncomfortable to ride with, and because of that, you're not going to want to ride with it. So you need something, and these are listed as something that are supposed to be comfortable. They even state that on the packaging, that they're comfortable to ride with, and yet, at least with us, this particular design doesn't seem to work well. And it's not just the weasel. On mine, they do the exact same thing. They pinch and they rub, and it feels like your leg is on fire. So we're going to try it on mine now. And so yeah, I got them because it's not bad anymore, but I had a pedal strike against my shin just a week ago, and I'm trying to avoid that happening again in the future. Okay, so these are the left ones. So okay, so that's the left one. They feel fine. They're not overly tight. They're not causing any problems. But right here in the knee, when you start to bend it, it presses up against it. So if you have to bend your knee too much, it rubs up against the skin. But after an hour of it doing that, you really start to notice it. So let's switch over. We're going to put the Raceface ones on. Now, I've worn these in the past. They still have the same design where they clamp on. Alright, so these are just, kind of like the same thing. I mean, they're obviously shorter, so they're not going to go as far. They go down to basically the knee part. They just don't have this shin section. So if we put the left one on here, and these are a little bit different because on the Fox Racing ones, the strap latches onto the back, whereas the Raceface one, you're doing it more on the side. So the Velcro comes here for the first one, and then you pull to tighten it. Tighten the side. Same thing here. And they get on a little tight. So these actually feel tighter on me than the other ones. So they're not moving, and they're definitely not going to move around. So let's put both of them on. The interesting thing is my shin strike is still above here. So the place where I hit it last time, even if I was wearing these, which I wasn't, I was just in the back alleyway practicing a jump, I wouldn't have had the problem. So while they don't protect the entire shin, it still would have protected me last time. Now, these again, I think they're just in a different position. They still, you intersect with there, but the thing is, I've ridden these many times, and they do not irritate the skin the same way as the Raceface ones. So, while they both feel comfortable when you just put them on, and they're both easy to put on, take off. They both look nice, and they both look like they would protect very well in a crash, accident, anything like that. Pedal strike with these. The downside is with the Fox Racing ones, unfortunately, they're just too uncomfortable to ride with. So I would say the Raceface ones are going to come out as the clear winners here. because if you don't want to wear your protective gear, what good is it? You have to want to wear it. Otherwise, you're going to maybe think, I don't need it, I'm not going to ride with it, and because it's going to hurt, so I'm just not going to ride with it, and then you end up having an accident and you bang up your knee. So it's always good to have equipment that feels good and is comfortable, and it's comfortable for long periods of time. This is the Raceface Ambush knee pads and the Ambush elbow pads. I bought both of these off of Amazon through Planet Cyclery, and the knee pads are $76 and the elbow pads are $72. Now the Fox Racing pads, these are the Fox Racing Launch D30 knee shin guards. Like I said, mine are medium, the Weasels are small. They both cost $90 each. Cost a little bit more than the Raceface, but that's more than likely because you got a little bit more material here. You got the shin guard. So the pricing is comparable between these two. However, for comfort, I think I like the Raceface ones better. I'm reaching out to Fox to find out if there's something that can be done to make these more comfortable. And if there is, I'll give an update, either through the comments or a secondary update post. Otherwise, I'll be sending both of the Fox knee pads back because we've used them once, and we'll more than likely not use them again unless we can find a way of making them more comfortable. The design in itself makes me wishes I could use them, because if they were comfortable, I would definitely use the Fox ones because it provides more protection. But saying that the Raceface ones are more comfortable and they do provide protection for the knee and a little bit for your shin, then that's the route I'm going to go. So I'll have to look and see if Raceface has something that also provides shin protection as well, or maybe another company out there. But otherwise, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like the content, and we'll be posting more bike review products coming up soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.